Hi, this is Daniela, and I would like to talk to you today about peace. The thought, the questions arise sometime, and I wonder how come sometimes we are at peace and sometimes we are not. Many people I speak with, they want peace in their life and they want peace in the world. I feel that peace cannot be unless it's realized within ourselves. We usually become peaceful when something goes our way, we get what we want, or things are satisfied because they follow our desires. When that doesn't happen, I notice within myself and with others, we tend to be disappointed and sad and unhappy. Peace disappears. I was asking this to myself yesterday. How is it possible to have peace on earth if peace disappears from me, or if a peace disappears from you? It's not there constantly. It changes. And intellectually I know why it happens. I know that it happens because we don't exist in our being. We exist on the outer, in the world that exists outside of us. And I feel that as long as that happens, we will not be able to realize it, and we will not be able to remain in that peaceful state. But as long as we are aware that this happens, and as long as we do something about it, and when we find ourselves out of peace, we just take the time to regain that space within ourselves where peace naturally exists. A friend of mine asked me to talk about peace, world peace. And I said, how can world peace be there when the world is not peaceful? The individual is not peaceful. The world is made of individuals, like the ocean is made of water, of drops that makes the whole oceans. And without the drops, there will not be the ocean. And the same thing is with peace. Without inner peace, the real peace, there will not be peace around us. We might experience moments of peace, but usually they happen when things go our way, and then we lose it. Being aware that this kind of peace is not real, it's just a temporary, and when something is temporary, it's not the real thing. If it's real, it will remain. Just being aware, it's already a big step. It's already an accomplishment. And that is very important. We are human and we're not perfect. We lack lots of understanding, and because of it, things happen to us, and we suffer from it. when happiness happens, we are aware also that unhappiness follows. And the more we understand, the more we see it, how it happens. And being able to remain centered in that state of being where you're not fluctuating from side to side, or your expectations are not met and it makes you fluctuate from side to side. Being able to remain in that state where you can remain still. In that state, you can experience what peace is like, what happiness is like. It's just that we're not able to remain there 24 hours a day. Sometimes it naturally happens to everybody. Sometimes we put efforts and it happens. But because we still lack understanding, we tend to go back to our usual way. And in that space, outside of that space, we will encounter the duality. If you're at peace, you're going to be out of peace. If you're happy, you're also going to be unhappy. And whatever duality it is, it will happen. It is important that first we understand this, that if we want peace within ourselves or world peace, we have to achieve it ourselves. We try to go out and help for it, but it doesn't last. We're always talking about it. And I don't think this is a new thing. I think it's been going on since the world existed. And eventually, one person at a time, they begin to realize that there's something else that needs to be done. And each person is responsible for that. So this is what I feel, this is what I realize, this is what I practice. And because I'm not perfect, I will encounter those moments when I'm not with myself, and I'm with my desires, or I'm with my wishes, or with my hopes. And when I realize that I'm out of myself, I come back. Peace is there every time. It's just being able to remain longer and longer and longer. Thank you for listening to me.